welcome back to my channel, Reveal. I'm Kevin, and today we are going to be opening up a mega box of some score that I picked up at Dick's Sporting Goods. And I actually had a coupon for Dick's Sporting Goods, and it does work on these, so I got it for $10 off. I know it's score, so, you know, the chances of us pulling something aren't going to be so high, but, you know, for $10 off, I figured, like, why not? Let's take a chance on it. Let's give it a grade, kind of give it its whole spiel. I did do a blaster box at the beginning of the football season, but I wanted to do a mega box, so let's go ahead and open it up and see what we can get out of it. All right, everyone. So this is the 2025 Score Football Mega Box. Box was pretty good condition. Dick's Sporting Goods. The one I went to just opened up, so they were loaded with just older product and a bunch of score, and they just got like a Mosaic. Mosaic was kind of the only stuff that was actually gone from the shelf. Everything else was kind of staying there. So you know, it's a new store. Not a lot of people know it's actually open yet, so maybe they had a big grand opening. I actually met Stefan Castle there. He had like a meet and greet, and I actually got a picture signed with him, but it was one of the Dick's Sporting Goods pictures. But these packs are they're jam-packed in there, so hopefully none of them are damaged. Definitely not as nice as the packaging as my last video with the Mosaic, but that's okay. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. So we got 15 cards per pack, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 10 packs, 150 cards. We're gonna have a bunch of cards at the end of this. Ooh, that one just kind of split open from the top. Look at that. That's funny. All right, let's see what we can get. These are some tough packs. Very sturdy. All right. So, Tyler Show, Devin Neal, Jalen Milroe on the like throwback. We got the league leaders, Derek Harmon. All right, it's backwards. We got a red after it, so I'm gonna try to do it like this. Oh wow, that's numbered. That should be numbered, right? Yeah, it's gotta be numbered. Maybe not. Maybe not. Derek Harmon. It's not numbered, but it's that like blue glitter. That's really nice. Actually, that is numbered. I just can't read the number on there. Wow. It's like super faded. $3.99. Yeah, that's what it says. $3.99. I don't know if y'all can read that. It's like right there. Wow. I'm actually gonna sleeve that up. I feel like maybe you are guaranteed a number from that box. I don't know too much about it. I know you weren't guaranteed from the blasters. That one does have some white at the corner, so I'm gonna show y'all real quick. That does have some like white right there at the bottom. And then the centering, it's okay, but it's kind of like that diamond cut up at the top left. So we'll see, because it points out here, so maybe that's why it looks a little off. But you got there, and then you got the curve up here. So, but it looks pretty good. I don't know if I would get that graded, because it's a lineman, right? So, well, defensive tackle. So maybe it wouldn't be worth it, but that's still a cool card. And then we got Nick Chubb for my Texans. He's on the Browns here, but that's kind of cool. And you know what? We'll go ahead and throw Derek Harmon on up there. He gets a little seat on the throne. So we got Breece Hall, Deshaun Watson, Jerry Jeudy, Mark Robinson, Caleb, and so a bunch of base. All right, cool. So that was fun. That was a good first pack. I can't complain at all on that one. All right, next one. I don't know if there's a good way to open these packs up. So Curtis Rourke, Malachi Starks. Oh, you know what? I meant to do this. My bad. Bear with me, y'all. Just getting going. I need to get in a groove here. So we got the rookies. I'm gonna throw the parallels right here. Just kind of everybody has their own little pile. And I'll throw the inserts right here. All right, Celebrations. That's a nice looking card for James Cook. We got a red right after. Rookie. Defensive tackle, Tyleik Williams. So that's a nice one. I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve that up as well. There is I'm not opening up a bunch of packs. If I were, I would not be doing what I'm doing right now. but because I'm not, we're gonna go ahead and try to take care of the cards that stand out a little more. All right, so we got Max Crosby, Zach Charbonnet, Ariaza, Stone, Tank Dell, Speed. All right. And if I miss anything, feel free to comment below and let me know what I missed. Definitely trying to, you know, I'm learning as I'm going because I don't open up these packs all that often. Although they're probably the most affordable. All right. So Kobe Bryant, Xavier Restrepo, Sack Attack of Lawrence. So right there. First ballot Hall of Famer. We got a red of Marshawn Lattimore, Justin Jefferson, Trevor Lawrence. So it looks like you're kind of starting off with just a couple rookies and a bunch of vets right there. Also, I'm always curious like what everybody does with their base cards. I've actually like looked into, you know, making like a table, right? And kind of putting that epoxy blend over it, or that clear blend, that way it hardens that way, and then just kind of like buff it out. Let me know if y'all think I should do that, because I would definitely do a beginning to end video on that one. So we got Jordan James, and then we got Mike Green, league leader Chris Boswell, throwbacks of Bucky and Cooper DeJean. And we got Jalen Warren, so all the base vets. I'm just trying to keep an eye out, see if there's anything different about them, maybe like a missing name or stuff like that. I'd say so far through the beginning, this has been pretty good. I mean, for the price, for the $10 off that I got on that discount, I can't complain. Jalen Walker, Ferguson, and we got celebrations, we got the throwback, and we got a red of Deshaun Watson for the receiver. Schultz, and that's it right there. Hopefully y'all don't hear all the stomping going around upstairs, but good chance y'all do. Some Michael Williams, Kevin Winston. Oh, okay, so we got it zoned in, so this is gonna be a patch right here, and it's gonna be Tank Bigsby. I wish I could have sweated that a little bit longer. So patch of Tank Bigsby. So all right, I'll go ahead and throw them up here. All right, league leaders, Jamar Gibbs, got Mason Graham here. Is this a rookie? No, he's a rookie last year, I think. And then we got a red of Phil Maffa. So just because he's a rookie, I'm gonna give him a little sleeve. I always try to take care of the inserts or the parallels of the rookies a little bit more. All right, Fisk. I always thought that Mason Graham was supposed to be, I can't remember if he was a rookie this year. It is going to bother me until the end of this video. Y'all comment below if he was. I can tell you the pack grade, not going to be good on this one. All right, so we got Jaden Blue and Derek Harmon. So we got some throwbacks, celebration, and then a red of Buda Baker. So a little messy pile here. Christian Gonzalez. So here are all our base on the vets. So we're just gonna kind of give you all a quick glance. I won't point those out all that much. But I do like collecting. I do mostly rainbows though. I don't really do sets. I think the rainbows are really cool. I'm working on a 2025 Topps Derek Lively, so if any of y'all got that, y'all reach out to me. I am willing to pay a good penny. So Kelvin Banks and Pat Bryant on the rookies. We're gonna have another of the red here in a second. So Sack Attacks, first ballot red, James Cook. So not bad. And then Greg Rousseau. So there's all our base. I don't think there's any numbered base. So A.O. Manor, Damian Martinez on the 2 rookies up front. So we're going to just do a quick reveal off to the side. Nope, we've got celebrations and then throwbacks, league leaders, and then a bunch of base. So last pack. I mean, all the hits were at the beginning, so that was nice. I like that each pack gets 2 rookies at the beginning, and it's real easy to kind of like cipher through it. So that is a plus. I think that's a huge plus. All right, last pack, y'all. Let's hope for something good. Come on. Okay, no rookie on the red, but it's okay. Landon Jackson, Jalen Milroe. At least we got a QB there. Celebration, sack, attack. And we got Breece Hall on the red. And then these will be our bases. So I would consider this a pretty good opening, especially with those $10 off, $39. You get a numbered card, get a patch, you get 2 reds of rookies, and then this is a pretty good pile right here of the rookies. So let me go ahead and kind of give you my grade here in 1 second. I'm just gonna you kind of look it over and like think it over for a second, and I'll get back to y'all. So hold on tight. Hey everyone. All right. So after looking at my just sheet that I have, so packing condition, I gave it 3-4, pretty solid. Honestly, it probably could get a 4, but I don't think it really affects the grade that much on this one. The opening process, I gave it a 2-4. Other packages were a little hard to open, not like too smooth, not too functional, and that kind of happened on every single one. Even like once it doesn't matter how you open it, like that back, those corners were just catching every time I opened it up, and I feel like I could have damaged some of them because of that reason. When just opening it and just trying to pull it out, like you feel like you have to be like real careful. Card conditions, I gave that one a 3-4. Most of them came out okay. The reds, the more important ones, they all look like they have pretty sharp corners. I don't see like any rounding. I actually do think these, like if you wanted to, could grade them, and I feel like they would grade pretty well. Like this one has like a little bit of white there, but nothing too crazy. Now centering or anything, surface scratches, I would have to look at a microscope. Like this one is a really nice card. There is a little bit of white up at the top, and then surface, I would have to bring out the scope, and then there's that one white piece right down there. Other than that, I mean, all the cards look like they're in pretty fair condition. My next grade, the collection and varietium, I gave that one a 3 or 4. I do feel like there's a good amount. You get a bunch of base, a lot of base, right? And I just feel like after that you get red parallels. We did get a hit in this one as well, so I'll cover that in the next one, I guess, because the hit itself. But variety, you get a bunch of reds, you got 2 reds of the rookies, you get a bunch of different inserts, right? I think if you're collecting, that kind of stuff is fun. So I do give that a 3 or 4. I think if you're just like having fun with it and just seeing what else is out there, it's a good time. The hits though, I did give it a 2 or 4. We did have one hit, and I did say I stayed $10 on the box, so I feel like I did okay. But I mean, none of these are going to give me my, $39, right, back, because I think it came out to like 43 or 44 after taxes. So none of these are going to get me my money back over time. I mean, maybe if one of these rookies became good, I got it graded and had a 10, and maybe in like 10, 20 years, it could do something like that, where it got me my money back. But like right off the bat, if you're trying to flip them and make some money, I don't think it's going to get you there. So I gave it a hit, 2 or 4. The reason I gave it the 2 is because we got the 1 numbered card. Because if not, we could have just got skunked on that one right there. And keep in mind, I'm grading this off of just this box. So that's why these grades, they do vary from box to box. I'm not going to go buy like 20 score mega boxes right now. That's just out of my budget. But for this box, that's what the grade I'm giving. And the overall like satisfaction or expectation of the box, I gave it a 2 or 4. I know what's out there. I feel like a 2 or 4 for this product is still pretty good. And then getting somewhat of a hit is pretty good. But I've definitely seen some boxes out there where you can get kind of more money for the value. But the reason I like this product so much is because it's so simple, it's so straightforward. I feel like you really can't miss it too much. Even though I struggled with the blue glitter numbered and seeing the number on there, it was still really fun to I knew what I was expecting. I knew it was there. I enjoyed the product itself. So my overall score, gave it a 16 of 24. So it falls in the B category, and I like to round, so I gave it a B-, right, just to kind of give it a further grading for the score. Y'all let me know how y'all would grade this product. I feel like a B- is pretty fair for this box opening alone. It could be a lot worse. It could be definitely in the C-, it could be lower. And keep in mind, this is off of like every 4 points. It's a grading of an A or B or C. So like 20 to 24 points is A, 16 to 20 would be B, and then of course, obviously, no, sorry, 20 to 24 points is A, and then 15 to 19 points is a B. So, fell in 16 B-, that's how I got that. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think of the box. Let me know what y'all think of the opening. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Hopefully y'all got something good out of it, and you kind of know what to look for if you decide to open up this product yourself. And I hope y'all do get something good. I hope it's everything you want out of a box. Other than that, once I get to my first 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away a free hobby box, so feel free to like and follow if you enjoy the content and want to see more like this. I hope y'all have a good night. I will be heading out to New York today to see, and maybe I'll open a box over there and kind of post it to YouTube as well, but we'll see. I kind of want to enjoy the experience. Other than that, I hope y'all have a good one. Peace.